What do you think is the most common mistake that athletic departments are going to make as PE, private capital, enters the space?
It's how you deploy it, how you spend the money, number one. That's my number one fear. My number two is optionality and flexibility. This is a rapidly changing environment. Are you anticipating, your way in and out of this and what have you? Third is around sort of incentives. I would categorize it as, governance. And seeing some governance friction, some misalignment, because typically when private equity invests in an entrepreneur, a small business, or a private business, they're dealing with a professional leadership team with one goal and one mission, which is to serve the best interest of shareholders. And as we discussed earlier, athletic directors, university presidents, they are dealing with a far more complex and diverse set of stakeholders and influencers. Yeah. How about you? Same question.
I agree with you, worded a different way. I think it comes down to what problem are we actually solving? I would hate to see that, 12 months from now, 24 months from now, we see a few more of these deals, and essentially the money has just went to, trying to stop the gaps that have been leading to deficits within collegiate athletic departments. I would hate to see it go to increasing expenses. I mean, you talked about collegiate athletics having a revenue problem, monetizing their platforms at 57 cents on the dollar. I think that even more so, they have a expense problem. I would hate to see just further injection of capital being put into the ecosystem and then that ultimately being just transferred into the pockets of these head coaches. And we see an inflation of these expenses of stadium redevelopments and coach salaries and NIL, just be even more exorbitant across the board. And I think just, being able to have that plan in place, regardless of whether you've started these conversations or not, I think is going to be beneficial because it's going to show up in your valuation. If you're on the other side of the table and you're looking at an athletic department that is trying to take out some type of loan or sell an equity piece, if there is no sophisticated plan for how to use the funds, that is going to be discounted in the cost of the evaluation that they're putting on your athletic department. So I think it is so important for athletic departments to really get this organized, put a plan in place, put a strategy behind it. Say if we had $100 million extra dollars, what would we put it towards? Where would we put it towards first in order to make the highest ROI? And regardless of whether you're taking that capital or not, I think that is going to serve your business, your organization, and the institution, better for the future and creating those sustainable revenues that can last more than just a one-year season blip.